Guys, Tuesday night. Just finished posting my previous video, and now I'm going to start working on the next one. This video, I'm hoping to get both doors and the hood, well, the rest of the car painted. I want to get it done and get it the hell out of here. So I'm going to start with the doors. They're prepped and ready to go. All I have to do is run a tack cloth on them and shoot the paint. So if I can get that done tonight, I can get the hood done tomorrow. And there's a couple of window frames to do. I'll do those at the same time. And yeah, it'll be done. So that's the plan. And hopefully everything works out. This thing's been fighting me all the way, I tell you. But finally seeing light at the end of the tunnel. So let's just get to it. All right, so the fans are going. Furnace is off. And I'm going to tack this. Got to mask off the little rubber bumpers. Better get that right now. Okay, try that again. Okay, it seems to be laying out pretty damn good. So probably 20 minutes or so, maybe 30 till the next coat. Okay, so I've done 2 coats, inside and out, and that's good enough for the inside. I'm just going to do the 3rd coat on the outside because that's what I did in the rest of the car, and I want to make sure everything's going to match. So yeah, we'll just get the 3rd coat on and that's it. Mix just enough paint. Perfect. All right, so there's nothing else to do now but have a beer and let that dry. I can report that I have one run in each door. Pretty good one on the passenger door and a very small one on the driver's door. No biggie. I've got lots of practice sanding out runs lately, so shouldn't be a problem, and I know there's plenty of material there to work with. I'm not worried about it. When he painted this thing originally, he put 2 coats on. I'm putting 3, so there's that extra paint. Plus, the original color is still underneath, so there's tons of paint on these doors. So shouldn't be a problem to buff that out. Anyway, it is what it is. I did lay it on pretty good for the final coat. And it sagged a little on me, and it's cool in here, so it is what it is. We'll deal with that another day, but tomorrow, hood. So see you tomorrow. Okay, so it's Wednesday afternoon now. I've been on this freaking hood most of the morning. Like the doors, there was some putty work to do, some spot priming, a ton of sanding, and like I said, this primer they used, I don't know what it is exactly, but man, it does not like to sand. So yeah, sanded the crap out of it. There were these lumps of stuff all over it. I don't know what it was, but anyway, it's ready to wash down, run the tack cloth over, and shoot with paint. So yeah, I'm going to take care of cleaning this up, mix up some paint. We'll come back and we'll shoot the hood. All right, so it's as good as it's going to get. So let's shoot. Okay, very light coat first one. We'll let that set up and hit it again. And one more good coat should do it. Alright, so I'm not going to BS you. It's not flowing out the way I'd like it to. There's a fair amount of orange peel. So for the final coat, I reduced my my pot of paint with a little bit of reducer, and hopefully that'll help it flow out a little bit better. We'll see. It might also make it run better. So whatever, but I'd rather sand out a run than orange peel in the whole hood. So anyway, we'll give it the last coat. Much better, I think. We'll see. Hopefully she doesn't run on me. Okay, a couple things. Well, the reducer thing seemed to have worked. Flowed out a lot better on the final coat. I don't see any runs yet. I'm going to check it again after I'm done this little commentary. Just after I was done spraying, I finished cleaning my gun. My daughter knocked on the door and there was a package there. And so I kind of knew something was coming. I was given a text last week by a friend of the channel and a guy who's become a friend of mine, Wayne, from Jacksonville, Florida. And he sent me a box. This is really cool. Not only did it have this, but it had a couple pounds of beef jerky, and it's delicious. Anyway, it's not just a spray gun, but basically a paint system. So you've got your mixing can. It's got the measurements on it. Inside that can are these disposable sleeves. So it fits in the can. You lock the cap on with this black locking ring, and the cap looks something like this, but it's got a fine mesh on the inside of it, so it's a filter so you don't get shit in your paint. So, and that just twists on here, like boom, so it locks on. And yeah, you can buy the refills of the caps with the sleeves and everything else, and one of these measuring cups will last you quite a long time. This is very similar setup to what body shops use and what I used at the two that I worked at. Like I say, very similar. It's a much better gun than anything I have. So from here on in, this will be my clear gun. Always keep your best gun as your clear coat. So I wouldn't have used it on this paint anyway, but very generous. Thanks again, Wayne. So on top of that, I'd like to give a shout out to Ken C, who helped support the channel generously. Bought me a few beers, and that's awesome. Thank you, Wayne. Or blah 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 blah. What I just said his name. Ken. Thank you, Ken. There we go. Yeah, so he did it by going through the thanks thing that I've talked about before. If you go below your screen, you've got a thumbs up for the liking the video. Yeah, hit that. You got a thumbs down. Don't touch that one. Right beside that, you've got share, where you can share the video with a buddy. Yeah, go ahead, do that. That's great. And right beside that, there's a little circle with 3 dots in it. That's a menu button. Click on that, and you'll see where it says thanks. And maybe, you know, you saw me do something or how not to do something, and you wanted to thank me by buying Old Dirty Dan a coffee to support the channel, or a beer to you know, support my sanity. Anyway, yeah, anything will help. It just help cover some of the time and cost of putting videos out. So yeah, I truly appreciate it. Yeah, please subscribe. I'm still needing 66, so I'm not going to get there by Christmas unless some sort of miracle happens. But maybe New Year. So it'd be nice to start off the new year with 3,000 subscribers. I truly appreciate it. Don't be shy. Leave comments. I enjoy the comments. And yeah, if you're not doing anything else, get out in the garage and build something, man. Later, guys.